Crow is a game originally released on mobile that was repackaged to be played on PC. If you think this sounds clunky, well, you'd be right. Crow is plagued with an odd control scheme that involves mouse movements in place of a virtual finger. If you thought virtual controls felt odd while playing traditional games on mobile, wait till you try a virtual finger. Basic movement isn't too rough, but at times the movement of your Crow persona slips out of sync with your mouse, making for odd moments and unfair deaths. This also poses an issue when using your attack and shield abilities. To use either of them, you press the spacebar, and either slash the cursor or draw a circle. It sounds easy enough, but there were more than a few times that I tried to draw a circle for the shield only to waste my energy and get blown away. Other times the commands didn't commit, and I merely kept flying in and nothing happened. Despite this glaring issue with the controls, however, the game isn't all that bad. For one, the music is absolutely gorgeous. As soon as you cue this one up, you'll be welcomed by a very professional-sounding mix of strings and wind instruments. I'm not kidding. The music in this game is rather amazing compared to any other mobile game I've ever played, or many AAA titles for that matter. If you're a fan of instrumental music, this is definitely a feature you will enjoy. Aside from music, the sound effects aren't bad either. Whether it be deep ambient sounds or chilling gusts of wind, Crow offers some great sounds to be enjoyed. It really comes as no surprise that on the main menu, there's an ad for the game's official album. Now onto story, which is not really a weak point, but isn't a highlight either. There wasn't really a clear vision as to what you were supposed to do, except extinguish what were supposedly enemies of the Crows. However, you were doing this work for a dark shadow lord of evil. By the time you defeat a boss, you're either given a chance whether to curse or spare the spirit's life. It's made known that there is a light force that wishes for you to spare your victims, but other than a shiny 1,000,000-point bonus at the end of each chapter, well, I never had a big reason to spare the victims. I was reprimanded by my evil boss, and never rewarded for my kindness. The end doesn't emphasize what happens next, and ends with a simple credits roll. In fact, I'm not entirely sure what the last boss would have been otherwise, as the ending only makes sense if you defy your orders. It seemed to be an overlooked aspect, but overall, a missed opportunity considering how well the story was told, from messages being left in interesting climates, and other neat oddities that occurred throughout the gameplay. In other aspects of gameplay, I felt Crow missed some other opportunities as well as made some very strange decisions. Throughout the game, you collect gemstones, which give you power-ups and increases your health or special abilities. However, you were essentially punished later on if you spent your points raising your HP. It was really annoying for me when I learned that I had wasted all of my XP on something that gave me no benefit. The game really should have just upgraded my shield duration by default, with this minor RPG aspect being tossed out entirely. Overall, Crow isn't a bad game. It has decent visuals, and it's pretty fun for its 2-hour campaign. The score is fantastic, as well as its ambiance and other sound effects. However, the gameplay stumbles due to sloppy porting of controls and an overall useless progression system. That, and the last boss is extremely tedious due to the one-hit KOs I mentioned, when coupled with controls that weren't exactly spot on. The game could have been better, but it's still enjoyable. It definitely feels like a port of a mobile game, and I'm guessing it's probably very good on its originally intended platform, but as for this port, I'm giving Crow a C-. It might be worth a look on mobile, but you're better off passing on the PC version. For more reviews, Let's Play, and other game-related content, subscribe to our channel here on YouTube and follow us on Twitter. I'm Connor, and thanks for watching my review of Crow on Ubercrit.